Welcome back, Generals. You are watching another episode of our premiere series, The War of Dots versus Volume 6, the show where we take massive battles featuring viewers and subscribers just like you and we put them center stage. Today's episode is absolutely jam-packed. We've got a lineup of YouTube celebrities and community legends, including Leecros, the Drewbinator, Lord, Bartek, and the number one player in the world, GirthMcSlammer, making a return to our Sunday subscriber series. Come watch as they team up to, well, basically bully me right here in front of everyone for your amusement here on Mr. Bunal Gaming. For those of you who are new to the channel, I am Mr. Bunal and I am thrilled to have you here. We are a growing community and honestly, every single bit of support makes a huge difference. If you enjoy the chaos, please consider hitting that like button and subscribing to join the journey. It really helps out more than you will ever know. All this action is taken from my series every Sunday, streaming here on YouTube, where you have the chance to play me and other world-class players of War of Dots. If that sounds interesting to you, then make sure you're subscribed and here on Sundays to see the stream and join in. Without any further ado, let's jump straight into these hard-hitting battles. This first one featuring YouTubers and community leaders. Okay, Generals, here we are with match number one, and as you can see, we are with Leecros, the YouTuber, Talvi, and Lord, all major players, all awesome guys. First thing I'm doing here is look what's going on down here in the south for me. I am going to set up that's right, a naval invasion. And if you are a subscriber, then you might know why I'm doing this. Do you guys remember my last game with Mr. Leecros? I do. That's where he launched a naval invasion against me, and this is 100% payback for that. I'm having a flashback right now. Here we are. You can see Leecros in that last game sent a invasion force against me as I was getting ready to beat GirthMcSlammer, the champion. I was just about ready, and he got me. But you can also see here that Lee is not defending what happened. Well, Lee actually had a glitch, and that allowed me to reap the rewards here and take over that entire set of the economy, which is awesome. That's going to really set me up for a perfect, awesome game here against two really tough opponents. Lord and Talvi are both really, really good. And you can see, look here, Lord has launched everything at me full force. He's not even protecting his Talvi line. Both of these guys are attacking me fully. That is wild. I'm able to hold though. I'm doing pretty well, if you ask me. I am holding back their onslaught, but it is tough. We can see our casualties raising up here super quick. Lord is trying to sneak around. I am blocking the flanks. I am able though to produce a lot of units with my economy. I am really cranking really hard there, but I am trying to protect this city down here in the south, and Lord is really, really pushing really good here. This is going to be a tough one for me to keep defending the south. You can see every couple of minutes I am getting a cycle of troops coming through, but they are pushing me back slowly. Oh, and there he goes. They took the city. I pull back and make a new defensive line, but I do not want to wait too long. I pushed forward, and I'm pushing forward again. So I pulled back, and look at this awesome move. Oh my gosh, complete encirclements of Lord. Excellent move by me, if I do say so myself, and I start chasing them down. Look at that comeback from me. I've pushed them completely back.
And there was much rejoicing.
I've pushed Lord back. I'm getting a little ahead of myself, but oh man, I'm doing good. My northern flank, though, is very weak against Talvi. This is probably the third or fourth match I played with Talvi this day, and he was really kicked my butt, so I was so excited to push him back against both these guys. You can see now Lord and Talvi are trying to fight in their side. I am trying to push on both sides as well. I did kind of get a little bit too aggressive here, and I've lost a lot of troops. But I still have that really strong economy, able to produce a ton of units to really bring those lines back up full force. Now I'm kind of stuck with the blobbing strategy. You can see that Lord's got that same blob over there. He's got a blob strategy as well. He's about to launch that on me in a few seconds, I feel like. Alvi, though, is very, very strong with his line. I'm doing my best to make any movements on him, but I don't think I've taken any cities from Talvi at all. If you look, Lord has the most troops right now. He's really smart, just sitting back, waiting. I tried to sneak in behind him, but didn't really work out. Now I've lost and kind of got aggressive and pushed and lost quite a few men there. Now I have almost a third of their troops. I'm doing really poorly on my troop management at this time. But now Lord is attacking Talvi from the south, so he's getting occupied on that side. He should have probably kept pushing against me. He could have swept through the south. You can see that my unit count is still way low, and I'm really just focused on getting troops to the front line versus letting them sit and um, get their morale up. I'm really just focused on blobbing against Talvi here, but I'm not making any real good movement. Again, my economy is really, really thriving. I'm able to put out these pretty good defensive lines. And there I go. I've got another really good defensive line. I feel like my troop count is way back up now. And you can see, look at that economy really roaring there. Lord is still winning in the casualties and the troop count right now. He's got the best both worlds on that side. Whereas Talvi, I finally pushed up Talvi in the north. I've started making moves against him, connecting those cities. But Lord is getting a lot. He's got almost 200,000 troops again. He's got me surrounded. He took that city. He is still pushing really good against me. And yeah, he's got about almost three times the troops in me, which puts me in a pretty bad position. But as you can see, we decided to peace out there. That was an awesome first opening match against some really, really talented players. I am really, really impressed with myself. I know we pieced out there at the end and it was looking a little rough for me, but we had all agreed that that match had gone as far as it needed to go. And wow, I think I stood my own ground. Of course, that was really enabled by Leecros having a glitch at the beginning, but hey, I'll take that as a win. On to our next match. Okay, generals, we're back here with match number 2. Look at this stacked lobby. Girth, Bartek, and Lord, and myself, Mr. Bunal Gaming in here. I have played this map before. I actually kind of like this map, but my start position, that little nubbin there, is tough to defend if you ask me. I'm going to pull back and start making a more condensed line, and I am going to play this defensively and slow up front. If you ask me, I think that is the best way to play. A lot of times I feel like when I'm aggressive and attacking quickly, I'm always on the losing end. Unless you are really good at cycling through your units and you have an advantage, I would suggest probably being in a defensive position at first. You can see here I did do some probing against Lord, just kind of seeing what was going on over there. Fun little detour for some troops. And now I start pushing and making some bigger lines. Nice little bit of banter there going on. And I start my attack on GirthMcSlammer. Me, Mr. Bunal, attacking the number one player in the world. And you can see up there, he's got that name Dev Slayer. Have you guys seen that yet? That means that he's beat the developer of this game, T in Python. That is super cool that you get that flag. I think that's really awesome. So Girth is one of the top players, if not the top player still in War of Dots as of right now. And that Dev Slayer logo really solidifies it that he has just slayed the dev. That's pretty cool. And obviously you can see Lord is a champion and Bartek General, and then little Mr. Old, Mr. Bunal, me just chilling in the corner. But you can see I am making a little bit of advances against Girth. Of course, he's got a couple other things going on himself, so it's not like it's just me fighting him, but I am going to make some progress here against the cities. At this time, well, I guess at this time, Lord has the lowest casualties, only 13,000. Again, that's what I'm saying about these defense positions. He is just sitting there acting, not doing very much. And he swung into, I could say, against Bartek, invaded them. And now he's got that whole bottom economy. You can see his troop count is growing exponentially, and his losses are minuscule, while I am over here against Girth taking over some cities. So, but then you see I get to this point where against Girth, I've got to make a water crossing. That is going to be near impossible for me to crack. That is an excellent defensive position. Cross that river against those two bridges. This time you can see that Lord still has the most troops, almost 500,000. Has doesn't even have 20,000 casualties yet. That's crazy. Though I'm doing pretty good with less than 60 myself. But at this point, I think I'm getting a little bit bored and I start moving around and probing things. But again, Lord's doing the smart work here. He is staying defensive, not moving, and that is how I think he's going to he's going to prevail in this attack. Again, guys, if you like this kind of action and if you want to join in, then like and subscribe to my channel and consider watching on Sundays, the live stream. That's where you can join in and play with world-class champion players. It's crazy. I'm so happy that Bartek, that Lord, that Girth, that Talvi, that all these awesome players are attending my live stream. So feel free to join as well.
All are welcome. All welcome.
And you can have your chance to bully me. Here you can see I'm trying to make some circles on these guys, but oh, look at that. Lord did it to me first. What a professional, amazing player. I am not able to take over any cities. I'm really hoping I could have found one, but I have lost a huge chunk of troops. I landed across against Girth, but I'm not able to take any cities. And I am down way bad again in troops. Less than 100,000 against. He's got over 400,000 troops. But we did get this casualty count up pretty high. But my whole line has kind of disintegrated. I've lost the momentum. I've lost my economy now. Cities are falling, and I'm not going to be able to recover from this, which is going to leave Lord in an excellent position to take on Girth. And we'll see a little bit of that fight here coming up in a second. But at this time, Lord just has such a crazy economy going. It's going to be hard to get back. There's not a whole lot I can do right now. I've got almost no troops now. I've lost almost all my troops. And I've got one last city left. Lord has 400,000 versus Girth's 110 and my 10. And I'm about to get kicked out in 1 second here. 2, 1, there it is. Now it is Girth versus Lord. And I think you can probably see how this is going to end up going here. Lord just has the momentum and the troop power. Even with that excellent defensive position, it's just going to be too much to handle. Bartek was the first one out. I lasted for a little while. Lord swept me up, and now Lord and Girth are at it. Please don't do this. These are some of the best players of War of Dots I've seen. Lord is doing excellent. Albi is doing excellent. Bartek is a really tough player. Girth, of course, is number one. So again, guys, you got to join my live streams and you can join in on this and you'll be featured as well in my episodes. At some point we're going to say peace out here. It's over for Girth. He worked really hard. He fought really hard, but it's just not going to last here. The overwhelming momentum is going to get him. There it is right there. There's the capital. What an excellent game. Excellent world-class players right here. Lord versus Girth. Girth, of course, would have had a better position if he would have had a better outcome if he would have had a better position to start with. Okay, generals, welcome here to match number 3, and this one is going to deviate slightly from the theme. These are not with any of our normal YouTube celebs and not with anyone on the Sunday. This was a separate match I had on my own. You can see here it was against a conqueror, so this person is a very good player as well. And I really like this map, actually. I love this huge long line, and I like to pull back, like I'm going to do here, and then do the snapback. That's my strategy for this really long one here. So we'll see how it really works, if it works this time or not. But you can also tell I've actually got this match in real time. Now I saw a gap here, like you can see, I see a little gap. I want to push my way through it and see what we can do. He starts moving down his heavy. And I've got a couple units there that are fighting 2-1, and now I want to make a backup line. So I've occupied some cities in my back. I've started attacking in the south, trying to get more than one dot on their units. And now I'm pushing the north as well because he started to pull back. I am making some progress here, and it looks like I'm going to be able to get a bit of a loop around those guys, but they started to pull back. And look at this. Look at this. An open city just sitting there in the back. I'm going to... And yep, a rage quit from a conqueror. Come on, guy. You left it open. I was about to take it, and you rage quitted on me. I probably still would have lost. That is the etiquette of a conqueror. So here's what I mean. We're deviating a little bit more too. This is a whole nother game here. You can see this person is not a conqueror. This is a normie like me. And this is actually a decent map here. This has got some good, that kind of difficult center area in the weird little island in the south that people have launched attacks like he's doing right now and done very well against me. But I myself am trying to push in the north and the central, trying to get those more than one dot at a time fighting his units, trying to make his attrition be very heavy, obviously. And we're doing a pretty decent job at pushing back. So we've got a bunch of his units being pushed back right now, and I'm doing the best I can with my cycling and pulling back and moving forward. And again, we are not doing too shabby, if you ask me. And then I get so cocky that I'm like, hey, let's make a little bit of an invasion. I land in the south, though I don't do a whole lot. I'm not able to make any traction, really, in any of the other lines. And boom, look at that. He was not expecting that. And yep, there's another rage quit. So again, guys, try and not rage quit so much. Pretty please. And okay, generals, here we are now with the final match of the night, and you have guessed it. This one is with the Drewbinator. I remember a couple weeks ago, you guys were commenting to me, oh, did you see that you're fighting Drew? You're playing Drew, blah, blah, blah. Guys, yes, I saw it here. I saw his video. Shout out to him, a great channel. And this is my POV of it finally. So one thing I want to say is I don't really like follow other YouTubers that often, especially in War of Dots or other video games. I want to keep my own ideas fresh. I don't want to be influenced by other people. I don't want to like look at their higher view counts and get discouraged. So I did not know I played him until you guys were telling me, and then I saw so many people comment, and I went and watched his video. Anyways, this is the same map we just had a couple minutes ago, or a very similar one where it's a very stripped down line. I did exactly kind of what I was doing before as well, where I pulled back my units, I push units out. I saw that I had some heavy units versus his light units. That was my initial thoughts and push at the top center. And then obviously I'm just kind of moving some units around to get in a good position. I don't remember when this match was actually fought, but I don't know why I didn't move any troops back yet to occupy cities for my economy. So I wonder if this was kind of before I had really remembered or knew to do the economic stuff. Okay, let's speed up here. So, oh, there I go. Now I start moving back to the cities. Well, I made the line, and now I'm kind of what I want to start doing is making like I'm playing around, toying with ways of shaping the lines and seeing if I can make like spearheads or, like right now I'm making a heavy line in the back. Like if I advance with the lights and then I push the heavies behind it, I'm really doing some exploration. That's what I was, or strategy testing. That's what I was doing here against Drew. I didn't, when I was playing this game, I didn't even know who Drew was, or I didn't even realize I was playing him. So this was just another match to me when I was doing it. But yeah, you can see here, like I have formed that heavy unit. Now I'm making like a spearhead. Now I'm trying to make lines behind it. So I'm trying now some different strategies, trying to figure out how I can get better and like maybe make, interesting, again, strategies, different plays, like different ways of attacking. So obviously that didn't go that well, but the idea here is to have a line of heavy and a line of lights and kind of focus your fire, right? Here we are on the grasslands too. This should be, in theory, a good defensive spot. You can see Drew's doing really well. He's got the 2-on-1 up there. I'm pushing back a little bit. But yeah, now we're in a full attack up north. And then what I usually kind of done in the past was I do these attacks, full attacks now, to try and distract or to occupy his troops everywhere so he can't bring reinforcements from the south. It's it's a tactic that sometimes works and sometimes it doesn't. I think you guys probably know how this tactic works in this one. And here's where I probably made a mistake. Even though my line was extremely weathered and battered here, I should definitely have not continued to attack and move forward. Drew, you can see in the back, has some really great moves coming from behind. Um, but yeah, now he got me encircled, and that's kind of where everything started going downhill. He's got a city, he's got me encircled, and I just am not going to be able to maintain once that has happened. So Drew definitely beat me here fair and square. I was trying to figure out some fun different strategies. None of them worked here. But yeah, Drew was an excellent player here. This is a pretty old battle as of now, but I have not really showed my side of it. And there it is. That is my side of my battle with Drew. So good game, Drew. Okay, generals, that does it for me here again. War of Dots versus Volume 6. This is my 6th iteration of this video series where I take awesome battles from online with subscribers and viewers just like you, and I feature them here in the awesome battle. In the past couple weeks, we've been having some major heavy hitters in my live stream. So if that interests you, and if you want to have a chance to play Leecros potentially, or maybe Girth or Tal or Bartek, or even bully me a little bit, then like this video and subscribe to my channel. That is how you can get a guaranteed match with one of these players and potentially end up being featured in one of these shows. So generals, I do appreciate all your support, and I hope you did enjoy this video and these awesome gameplay with these awesome champions of the game. Until next time, generals, I will see you on the battlefield.
Osservate il piano, il campo è puro, un cerchio azzurro rapido e sicuro muove la prima linea senza rumore.